everyone. I hope all is well. Welcome in for the 12th shave of Christmas in this series of the 12 shaves of Christmas. And this 12th one is a special one that I've been looking forward to. For the 12th shave of Christmas, for our soap, we have from Abbate Y La Mantia. I'm sure I am killing that name and not saying it very well. It is Matteo 911. Now, I actually contacted Abbate Y La Mantia, the company, and asked them about this. I had posted on Reddit and a couple of the forums and posted a comment on a couple other YouTube videos where this was reviewed, and was trying to find out the significance of the name. Now, I thought it would probably be from the Gospel of Matthew in the Bible, and it is in fact in reference to that, but I looked at chapter 9 verse 11, chapter 11 verse 9, so I contacted the company. I had to use Google Translate to translate into Italian, but I got a message back and they said it's actually referencing verses 9 through 11 of chapter 2 of Matthew. And so in chapter 2 of Matthew, verses 9 through 11, it references the three wise men, which you can actually see depicted here, bringing the infant Christ, baby Jesus, the gifts of frankincense, gold, and myrrh. And in Matteo 9:11, we have the scents of frankincense and myrrh and saffron in this soap. And this is how all their soaps come packaged, it's my understanding, but it's kind of neat because it kind of reminds me of a manger. So it sort of fits with the nativity theme in that you have this soap tucked away in this nice box. And while I am sure these colors just represent the colors of Italy, it's kind of nice because it also are colors of Christmas. And we'll follow up the shave with the splash, the Matteo 911 splash as well. We'll be using this brush from That Darn Rob. This is a Badger brush, and I've had it soaking. And we will be using the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Ascension Twist Adjustable Double Open Comb Razor that has a Personna Red blade in it. And that's kind of fitting because these Personna Reds are manufactured in Israel, so it's a nice alignment with our theme. Again, just another look at the label here. Let's open it up and take a look at the soap. One way I would describe the soap is it's a little grainy. It's kind of got texture to it. If I push in here, it makes a bit of an indentation. Okay, off of the puck, I get a fresh type of scent, sort of herbal. I'm actually not sure what saffron smells like, but in addition to the frankincense and myrrh, I'm getting a sweet note. I would say the scent is light to medium, but it's very pleasant. So let's load up the brush and see if the lathering gives us stronger scents or if some scents unfold as we go throughout the shave. I'm gonna dip the brush again here, and let's just go in here and get loaded. And as you can see, this soap is kind of yellow in color, like a pale yellow. They leave quite a bit of room in the container between the soap and the top of the rim, so it's probably about a ½ inch, I would guess. So you could actually lather in here if you wanted to, but I'm just going to load, and I'm actually going to grab some of this lather. This Forerunner lather from out of here. I can already tell that this is stronger once lathered than it is off of the puck. It's still a very pleasant scent. Just grab up some more of this soap from the container. Okay. All right, now let's build a face lather. Yeah, the scent continues to open up and is even stronger now. It's still not overwhelming. It's still, I would say, medium strong. very pleasant, a very clean scent, very herbal scent. And I would describe the feeling it's giving my face as moisturizing and rather creamy. Let's give this a little bit more water and see what it does. Dip the tips here.
I actually should have stopped where I was on the lather. After watching some other YouTube videos, I discovered that I really over-lathered this soap. I really didn't need any more water, and plus just working it so much with the face lather kind of caused the lather to break down. I can see from some other videos, if I had stopped with that initial lather, I think I would have had a brush full for the remainder of the shave. So my error.
I think I may have given it a little bit too much water. I did soak this brush for quite a while before. So let me go back in and load just a bit more soap. It could be that this soap base is not as thirsty as say some other soaps are. Just get a little bit more of that pasty soap off of the puck. Little brush here, it seems, in the lather there. All right. Just got this lathered sufficiently for this first pass. Okay, adjusted the aperture there for this bright lather. Let's go in and get this first pass started. Okay, great slickness and protection on this soap, I can tell already. Great first pass. I've got the Ascension Twist adjustable razor set to mild setting. So let's get back in here for the second pass, and I will likely speed this up and come back for my final thoughts and the post-shave. Okay, as far as the Matteo 911 from Abbate Y La Mantia, it was certainly a very natural scent, and it felt very nurturing to my face. In other words, I could feel it sort of the moisturizing. It felt very pleasant, very soothing, and it does have a good post-shave feel. However, the lather did seem to break down quite a bit between the first and second passes, and then obviously the third and fourth, it sort of diminished. I don't know if I didn't load my brush well enough, or if I'd added too much water that first time. And
as I said earlier, I now know I should have stopped earlier in the lathering process.
I would love to try this soap again with a bowl lather to see if I got a little different results on the lather, but it just doesn't produce the same slickness and the glide as, say, some of the more top tier artisan soaps. However, I would definitely use this again, but I would like to try it in the bowl to see what kind of results I get with the lather. Between the second and third pass, I adjusted the Ascension Twist. On the Ascension Twist, if you tighten it all the way, sort of as tight as you can within reason, that's very mild. Let me loosen it up here. If you tighten it just to the point that it's snug, that is sort of this most aggressive setting. And so I had tightened it pretty tightly, so I loosened it just a bit to make it a bit more aggressive on the third and fourth passes, because On the second pass, I noticed that it was skipping quite a bit. In other words, it wasn't gliding as well, and it wasn't really, the blade itself wasn't catching. It was kind of the open comb bar was skipping a little bit. So I adjusted my angle a little bit and also made it a little more aggressive. And then it did much better on that third and fourth pass. I will say that I got a close shave, and my face feels great. But the lather was just not as dense as I like, and it didn't feel as slick as I would like. But now I'm really excited to use the post shave Matteo 911 Splash. Okay, it looks a little more oily than a lot of splashes do, alcohol-based splashes. Slight burn. Oh, scent's incredible. Yeah, there's definitely oil in this aftershave. I'll put the ingredients for both the soap and the splash in the video description. Boy, this is very herbal. I'm going to assume what I'm smelling is saffron, and I really love it. It's herbal in a great way. I'm a sort of a small-time gardener, you know, backyard amateur gardener. It's not how I make money, but just, you know, for my own purposes. And this reminds me of being out in my garden in spring and summer. Great smell. Great, great scent. Per usual, we've got a little soap behind the ear here. That's great. It's very tacky, meaning kind of is real sticky when you first apply it. But again, feels like there's a lot of oils and perhaps butters in there and not much alcohol or witch hazel. I'll just have to look and see what the ingredients are. But my face feels great. And this smells absolutely amazing. So yeah, that was the Abbate Y La Mantia Matteo 911 soap. And again, it's referencing Matthew chapter 2, verses 9 through 11 in the Bible. I will say overall, I was a little disappointed in this soap. I was very much looking forward to it. As you know, the Abbate Y La Mantia is a rather expensive soap. It's sort of high-end, but it's not much more than, say, Holy Cow and Declaration Grooming is, particularly in that particular variant of the soap. However, it just didn't have, at least in that one shave experience, so my sample size is very limited, didn't have the slickness of a Declaration or Holy Cow soap. But I really enjoy the smell, and I really like the feel of this aftershave. So I definitely will be keeping it around. I really appreciate you watching this 12th shave of Christmas, and for those of you that have watched the previous shaves in this series, whether one of them or all of them, I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks to those of you that have left comments. Please click the thumbs up button if you like this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you've used the Abbate Y La Mantia soap before and what you think of it. Also, hit that notification bell if you subscribe. And as I said, I just gave away the drawing for my 100th subscriber. I will be revealing pretty soon the 250th subscriber giveaway, what I'll be giving away for that. I'll do another video here before 2020, like in the next couple of days, obviously, and give you some of my top products from 2019 in wet shaving. And I'll also give you a little preview of what's coming up in the channel for 2020. So thanks again for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, be blessed. See you in the next video.